You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Al Horford. Butler out there with Kuminga. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Horford with a steal. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Horford. Now Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Horford. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Boy, Kuminga, this man is explosive at both ends of the floor.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Golden State on D. At one point, they led by 16. The kick out to Williams. 4-3.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
To the paint. Here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Horford, a screen on Herter. Puts up a 3. Butler can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ooh, ripped away. On the take.
That is powerful.
Oh, yes.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Williams with the screen. Giddey into the lane. And that one hits the back iron. The Warriors lead by 6. Pass to Podziemski. Now here's Butler. Screen by Horford. Butler can't get it to go.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
From deep, Giddey. The Bulls with another miss. The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And stolen by Herter. Pass to Collins. Here's Jones. Chicago passing it around. From deep, Giddey. Kuminga pulls it in.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Butler on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Butler with the confidence from the perimeter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
The Bulls trail by 9. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins, and it's Smith in for Williams. And Golden State also making a switch. Green is checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He laid into the team about being over-aggressive. He said, quote, "You're letting them get to the line as much as they want. We've got to dial back some of the physicality because it's getting us in trouble. Guys, let's see if they can ease up here."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. On the wing, Jones. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Vucevic. He's off on that one. Green with the defensive effort. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Giddey with the drive. And he throws it down with one hand.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Pass to Butler. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Giddey. And they're pushing it up. Oh, big finish.
Wow. Okay, I see you.
And he dunks it down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
The floater, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within.
First free throw is good. For Chicago, Buzelis is checked in for Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Herter, and it's White in for Jones. Heald's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Butler. And that's good as he hits both shots. Bulls trail by 7. Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Now White. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. Green with the defensive effort.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And here's Podziemski. They set the pick. Now Curry fires for 3. Curry splashes it in.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Giddey. Outside White. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. He's covered by Dosunmu. Outside Hield from the arc. And it's Chicago with a board. Giddey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Buzelis. Oh, Green with a block.
This is the lockdown defense you expect from Green. So good at anticipating attacks.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Podziemski. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. Chicago passing it around. Here's Buzelis. And then jammed it down. He goes right over Jonathan Kuminga.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Outside Moody. Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Giddey. Curry from deep three-point land. Hield for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to White. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You take a look at Curry. He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Curry at the rim.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. Trailing by 8. And there's White. That's good on the assist from Giddey. 13 points for Kobe White.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Outside heel. Back to Curry. Launches it. Drains the triple. Curry's got 8 here in this quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
The Bulls shooting the ball at 48% so far. Curry against Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Curry. From deep, Giddey. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 11 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Shoots from the baseline. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Giddey. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And what balance from Giddey. Able to take the hit and still power through.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing a team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. Makes you think twice before you fire.
And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
And he drops the first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. When you talk about Nikola Vucevic, a big man who continues to get it done at a high level, Richard.
Yeah, he is showing no signs of slowing down. Vooch scores, rebound, passes, and shoots it well from pretty much everywhere. I'd like to see him contend for a championship at some point in time in his career.
The Warriors lead by 8. Curry with it. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dosunmu. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Now Giddey. Now White. Here's Vucevic. Oh, impressive footwork down low.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
Now here's Curry. Now Green. Here's Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Tougher than he looks. Curry is unbelievable. This man's a true superstar.
Trailing by 8. Now Vucevic. Now Giddey. Shoots it up. Oh, Green rips down the board.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Now Butler. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
A big night for Butler. We've seen him as the guy on a finals team, and Jimmy can definitely carry your offense.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Hield. Beyond the arc. It's good from beyond the arc.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Warriors.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Jimmy Butler.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Here's White. Yes! Using that window!
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
Nine seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry! Oh, off target from downtown!
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Puts up the tray. Oh, Green rips down the board. And so the Warriors take the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.